Hey friends, I'm pulled over. I'm at Walmart. I didn't go very far from mom and dad, but I just left them. What 10 days has been the most amazing 10 days. Blessings. Blessings to help dad and help mom. Seeing where mom is and how she's declined. Seeing dad, how he's so frustrated at times, and yet he loves her fiercely. I was able to get a lot accomplished this week. Helping dad, helping mom, connecting them with ideas and options. Spending time with dad on the back deck, just watching the waters. And he said today how he just misses sitting with mom, how she just loved being outside, being in the outdoors. And dad asked me last night if I would play the piano. They have a really bad piano at the nursing home. The pedals don't even work, and the music is really old, and I didn't wear my reading glasses because I can't see on my right eye. And I don't keep bringing that up for them because then they start feeling sorry for me, and so I just don't bring it up, how I can't see very well up close reading in my right eye because everything's still blurry. I should get my prism glasses when I get home, probably Monday or Tuesday. And it's been over 20 years since I've really played the piano. I used to play the piano every night and every day and every waking hour when I lived in Plover. The neighbors were so angry when mom and dad left Grace Baptist Church because I didn't realize this, but they could hear me outside, and they'd have their windows open, and they would listen to a concert of a teenager who really couldn't play, but they liked hearing it. So tonight I played for mom and dad. I love them so much. And I always make it a purpose whenever I leave anyone that I tell them exactly what I'm feeling, at making sure that there's no issues, making sure that they know exactly how much I care for them in case it's the last time I see them. And I know that mom's not going to remember much. And that's okay, because I will never forget her. I love her so much. I'm so thankful I look like her. And ultimately, I look like Grandma Iverson because mom looks like her. And I guess I really do look like my great-grandmother, which is Calla May. I have a picture of her in my workshop. And people say, Shelly, how in the world did you get an old-fashioned picture like that? I mean, wow, what an amazing picture. I want to get one of those old beveled photos. It's Calla May watching over me in my shop. I didn't know how much this 10 days would really change my heart. How much my parents really needed me to pour into them. And how much I wish I could do more. I take care of a wonderful lady in Iowa, Miss Sue. I love Miss Sue. I love her. I love her whole family. And I pour into her as if she was my mom. Because I'm hoping and praying that someone, and there's so many people at the nursing home where Mom's at, that love on her fiercely, and they love on her. I got a phone call this morning before we went to the nursing home. Mom was having a really bad time. And so Shannon called and said, hey, can you talk to your mom? I said, oh, definitely. And I told Mom, she goes, I thought you were coming. And I said, I'll be there in 2 hours. She goes, oh, I can't wait that long. I can't wait. And I said, okay, I'll be there in an hour and a half. I was going to be there in an hour and a half anyway. And I said, but I stinky. I need to take a shower, Ma. And you know, coffee. Got to have the coffee. She giggled, and I could hear her take a deep breath. And I could hear the change in her voice. And she was going to be okay until we got there. And she was in happy spirits when we arrived. And then we sorted the socks. Sorting socks. So I made sure that when I left tonight, I told the nurses, no matter what time she gets up, in 15 minutes, in an hour, in 5 hours, 10 hours, whatever, just tell her I got home safely and that all is good. So then she doesn't have to worry. Yep, she's home. She called. She's good. She's taking a nap. She's going to take a nice long sleep. So on video, instead of typing us all out, 1, I can't see because I'm crying too hard. And 2, I guess it's just a little bit easier right now. I love them. When I was 7 years old, we were in Ohio. And Dad was having this Awana thing, and if so many verses were said or something happened, they were going to be able to throw a pie in my dad's face. And we're having a root beer float night, and I can't stand root beer now because of that whole evening. But as they were getting ready to throw that pie in Dad's face, it was just cream. I fought them. They had to pull me away. They had to put me in a whole nother room to put a pie in Dad's face, because no one was going to put a pie in my dad's face. And to this day, I am that fierce about my parents. No one's going to disrespect my parents. And I love them. So, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in things happen randomly. And as I left, I had the Gaither Pandora playing on my phone so that Mom could listen to Gaithers and, Bill Gaither. And I have sparrows on my feet because of what it says in the Bible about if there's a fallen sparrow, God knows, and He cares, and He loves and cares even about the fallen sparrow. And actually there's 4 sparrows in the Bible that are talked about. One is the fallen sparrow. The other one, there's a sparrow on top of a housetop all by itself. And how God even cares about the lonely sparrow, because the sparrows, they mated for life. And so how God even cares for the lonely sparrow. So there's the fallen sparrow, the lonely sparrow. And then it talks about one of the sparrows makes a nest in the temple, and how God even cares for the homeless sparrow. And the last one is there's a sparrow. So if you are very poor in Leviticus, you could buy 4 sparrows. That's the cheapest offering that you could do for, your offerings and sacrifices. And so you buy 4 sparrows, and they would throw in the 5th one for free in case one of them dies. God cares even about the 5th sparrow, the thrown-in sparrow, the worthless sparrow. So there's the fallen sparrow, there's the lonely sparrow, there's the homeless sparrow, and the worthless sparrow. So I have the sparrows on my foot. And I got that when I was a single mom and homeless, and I felt worthless, and I felt abandoned. And whenever I get sad, I look down at my foot, because you look at your feet when you're sad because you don't look up, And I look down, and it reminds me to look up because I'm loved. So as I start pulling away from Mom and Dad, one of the songs comes on. The second song, as soon as it came on the phone, because I hadn't changed it yet from Gaithers, it was "His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me." And it was like, you stinker. Pandora, you're in cahoots again. Maybe not with Jim, but you're in cahoots. I'll be fine driving home tonight. It took me a long drive, but it's going to be a good drive. And I'm good. Don't worry about me. I finally got the tears out. I'm going to go into Walmart, go to the bathroom, get some gas, and then on my way to Ames, Iowa. But I wanted to share this time with you because many of you have gone on this 10-day journey with Mom and Dad. And I thank you for praying for them, for loving on them, for caring for them through all of this. The next time I come out, is if Dad gets his knee replaced, and then I'll come out for 2 weeks, and I will help Dad in his recovery and be able to visit Mom and help her while Dad is recovering, so that she's not forgotten, she's not left behind, and Dad will be able to stay in the house at the lake house. And so whenever that happens, I don't know, it could be sooner than later. I don't know. We'll find out. But that's my next plan, is coming when Dad has his knee replaced. And then we'll go from there. So my friends, thank you for loving on my family. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. And now head home to family and hopefully get there before the kids get home this weekend, so I can spend some time just relaxing, taking it all in. And I'll post some more pictures when I get home tomorrow. So until then, like Dad would say, I'll see you here, there, or in the air. Bye, my friends.